guys, it's Brian with CleverBrews.com. Anyway, I had been doing some research on trying to get a way to use hops in the kettle, to make it easier to add them, because as you've seen in my brew days, I usually have like a muslin bag and I put it on the side of it and keep untying it, putting hops in it, tying it back up. It's just kind of a chore to do that. I don't like it. So anyway, I was looking up easier ways of doing that, and I found called a hop spider, which I'm sure some of you homebrewers know what I'm talking about. But for those who don't, basically a hop spider it's a round, it's like a cylinder, PVC cylinder, and it's got carriage bolts that come out from all different sides of it, which you lay that on top of your kettle and put a bag inside of it so you can drop your hops in during the boil. It makes it it looks like it makes it a lot easier to do. So anyway, I'm just gonna film making one. So here goes. So all that is needed in order to do this, let me see if I can get a way for you to see all this, is, let's see, here is the main piece, and it is a PVC reducer, coupling. They named it a couple things actually that I've seen, but anyway, it's 4" to 3", and the main thing I've heard is a reducer because it's going from going smaller. But yeah, so it would stay like this, and you drop the hops in here, and there's a bag that goes below this. So that's the main part. And you got your hose clamp, your gyro hose clamp. This is a 4" hose clamp, 4.5" hose clamp, which will go at the bottom here and tighten on. Let's see what else we got here. This is your Blue Hawk, is what is sold at Lowe's where I am in Atlanta, and I got a 1-gallon paint strainer, which, let's see how it looks. I haven't even opened this thing yet, so hopefully it is what I want it to be. Oh yeah, alright, cool. So yeah, there's that, and it's stretchable, so that's a good thing. Yeah, that'll go. Trying to let you guys see what I'm doing here. Yeah, that'll go over that, and there is your hop bag. And you will, again, place hops in here. Hops will be down this side, and that'll all go into the kettle. So hopefully we'll be all good there. Cool. Next up, carriage bolts. Now I got 2 different lengths because I wasn't sure what would fit my 10-gallon kettle. I saw one guy had a 15-gallon kettle and he used the 8" carriage bolts. But I got both just in case, because you can always return them. So here they are. You got your you got an 8" and I got the 10". So let's see what will fit better, and then I'll take the others back that I don't need. And in addition to that, I also got 3/8" nuts and washers. Let's see what we got here. Here is my kettle. 10-gallon kettle is what I have. Let's see what we got for in terms of. So it looks like the 8" might be just plenty, because that right there is pretty long off the edges of it. And an 8", yeah, that'd be perfect. All right, cool. So 8" will do just fine. In fact, I want it to be as far away as possible. So yeah, that'll do. Cool. Alrighty. Let's get to work. Move this out of the way. Get my drill and drill bit. I've got a 3/8" drill bit. I assume that should work perfectly. Let's see. Usually I can tell just by lining up. That should be alright. it's not dead on, it's all good. But I do want it to get close. Cool. Alright, cool. So yeah, that should work. And now we just gotta try and get somewhat centered. And just get it started and then kind of measure from there. So let's go ahead and get the drill bits on. And good thing is I got an extra battery just in case this thing dies, because I know this stuff requires a lot of energy. And gotta have your brew. And I'm sorry you guys can't see my face right now, but I wanted to be able to let you see what I'm doing here. But hey. Anyway, let's see what we got. I'm gonna try to get as center as possible. Let's see. That should be about center right there. Alright. Look at this. Almost at the end. Sure does. I got through a little bit, but it's not completely there. Let's get the rest in there. Alright, let's keep going. I may not have a... Let's go to drill bit setting. Maybe that'll help. There we go. It's through. Wow. That is nuts. I don't know if I can get stuff off there. Let's see if I can get this through here. I may have to go with a wider setting. If I can get the piece. Yeah, I'm not doing exactly as I want. See if I can get any better. There we go. Much better. Much better. I just didn't get it fully done. Oh yeah. Sweet. Alright, there's the first one. Sweetness. On to the next. And this I'm going to measure. Oh, let me get I don't have a pants measuring tape. Those, you know, loose measuring tape, floppy ones, but this should do just fine. So, see what we got here. There's center, and this is 4 inches. Let's see what we got. Let's see how far around we got here. We are roughly 16 inches, 16 and a half inches. But you know what, I'm just going to wing this because I'm not too worried if it's not dead on. It doesn't have to look pretty. Alright, so I have decent eyesight, so I should be able to see this thing pretty good. Alright, so that's center. Let's see. What I want to do is a triangle, so there we go. Right about. Let's see, close. There's that. Yeah, it doesn't look right here. I think it's getting to the point now where I may have to measure this. I'm trying not to. Wait, that might work right there. That might be alright. Try to make sure it looks pretty that's it. I think we may have a winner. Alright, cool. So right there's where I want the next one. Alright, let's do this. Is that center? Trying to get this centered. This thing keeps moving on me. There we go. Cool. Oops. Wrong way. Okay. Let's get some looseness off. Excess. Give it another round here. Like I did earlier. Try it again. Yeah, much better. Still not getting the same feel as the other one. It went through pretty smoothly. But as long as I can fit this thing through here is all I care about. And I can't yet. It's not quite there yet. Keeps wanting to go in as a cool. There's that one. So, let's see what we got so far. I'm sure you guys can see where I'm going with this. I get one last one. Right. So I can make sure I get it dead on. Right there. That'll work. Cool. Alright, last one. And I need this to be centered also. You want it to be as level as possible. Alright. Tell you what, PVC is thick and strong, blah blah. Just making it difficult to get to this. I might need a new battery just to make sure I have that extra horsepower. Getting there. There we go. Perfect. Alright, I think we're good. Whew, it's actually making me sweat. Switch this up later. These little parts. Cool. Alright. So we've got that piece going. I can return the other ones because we know those, we don't need those anymore. The 10-inch bolts. Average bolts, those are too long. We get the 8-inch here that are perfect. And then we get the 3/8 inch nuts and washers. So the idea is you want to have it in and out. That way you can, make sure it's the right length. I may not be talking enough for you guys to explain what I'm doing, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing and not have to worry about me talking. Because hell, I'm doing this for the first time myself. Alright, so I'm going to try and loosen it up a little bit. So I'm going to make sure that I get as much open area as I can. Much of this open area as I can. Trying to look at my screen on the camcorder so I can make sure I'm, you know, giving you a decent show here. There we go. Alright, cool. So there's that one. Now let's go on to the next one. Get your 3/8 inch bolt, or excuse me, screw, nut, whatever you call it. Whatever you call it. Washer. Go in. Go. And then a washer. Boom. And a bolt. And a nut. Keep saying bolt when it's a nut. Alright. Right on. We are getting there. I'm liking this. Alright, and the last one. This is going to work out much better than the muslin bags that I've been using. These muslin bags tend to, I've noticed they fray pretty well, or I should say well, they fray awfully, and so therefore whenever I'm putting the hot bag in there, I've noticed that I'm getting some of the lint to go into, or the fray from the hot bag to go into the wort, and I'm like, that sucks, dude. I don't want that. But you know, when you're paying, what? Why? I'm recording it. This one kind of went in a little not well. Didn't do as well as I think on that one. But all of these I'm going to be tightening with a wrench anyway, so. But my main thing is just to get it going, but you can tell what it's supposed to do. Now, put this here. There we go. That's awesome. Sweet. I think that's going to work wonders. Now, put the bag over it so we can get the final product here. And where is mine? Here it is. Cool. So let's go put that. Alright. Right on. This is looking awesome. Cool. I have to get a flathead to get this thing. Now I saw one guy on YouTube actually, he found a hose clamp, which is pretty damn cool. It had kind of a rubber tip to where you normally put the flathead, and you were able to twist the knob and tighten it, which seemed pretty smart. Pardon me while I'm off camera. I'm getting a flathead. Move some stuff around. Finish this thing off so you guys can go in and make your own hop spider. Because as you can see, when I was doing it, I mean, it's pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory and pretty easy. And I can see where that handheld portion would come in handy in terms of tightening and loosening this. I mean, if I'd gotten, I guess, a possibly a 3-inch or 3.5-inch hose, a jar clamp. I shouldn't say hose clamp, just jar clamp, jar hose clamp. That would make this a little bit easier, because I'm having to go basically 1.5 inches of screwing here to tighten it. But maybe I can find one somewhere. At the Lowe's, place where I live, I didn't see one right off, so you know, whatever. Ain't gonna hurt anything. Alright, cool. There she is. Not bad. Not bad at all once I tighten everything up. And it goes pretty deep. It actually goes, looks like it goes to the bottom. It does go to the bottom. Cool. So I don't have to worry about, because I was a little bit worried the fact that the bag wouldn't go to the bottom as well. But yeah, that literally just about touches the very bottom of the kettle. This is a 10-gallon kettle. So I am totally stoked on this one. Sweet. Alright guys, well there you have it. Got a, just made a hop spider right in front of you. So definitely go out and get your equipment. Again, this is these are carriage bolts, 8-inch long, 3/8-inch outer diameter carriage bolts, and then you got your 3/8-inch nuts and 3/8-inch washers. And yeah, just get you need to get 4 per insert, which, you know, that's 2, 4, 6 of them. And then get your try and find a 3.5-inch hose clamp if you can find one. If you can't, you know, whatever. I got a 4.5-inch one, which I had to screw on about 1.5 inches. But when you think about, you know, if you're either going to be buying a bunch of these and taking them on and off, it might get a little annoying. I'm going to try and salvage these bags as much as possible. I'm going to see if I can wash them and see if they last. But the material on them doesn't look like it's going to last very long. But hey, if it does its job, I'm going to be very happy, because it's going to be much easier to just toss hops in here and be done with it, you know. And there's a lot of space down here so that you don't have to, on a muslin bag, shake it to get it all the way down the hose or down the bag. Because a lot of times the muslin bag twists from the boil and it gets a little annoying. So this should be nice. Just to toss it in and be done. Sweet. Alright guys, go ahead and get yours. Your turn. Take care.